Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Gary Grigsby's War in the East, where we're playing the Stalingrad campaign here in March 4th. Last episode we continued our unhindered advance into the Caucasus and beyond, as we've pretty much taken the entire Kalmyk steppe now. Very close now to cutting the rail line, and in fact, unless the Soviets stop me like literally everywhere along this area, I think I'll be able to cut that rail line just fine, and they'll have to content themselves with getting supplies through ports. And I don't think they'll like that very much. Okay, so they do actually also have like a port at Krasnovodsk. Okay. Sure. And even at Guriev here. Yeah. I mean, the one at Guriev at least does have a connection to everything else, but yeah, we'll see. At any rate, let's start at the north this time. Always excited to do things like that. Now, I'm actually gonna shift these a little bit, because we'll see how this ultimately ends up. But taking these hexes, I guess, is pretty nice. We've linked up with the Finns through maybe a weird kind of way. I don't think they're isolated. They should get their supplies like whoop a bit weirdly like this. Ugh. Okay. Well, I still just barely made it. Alright, now I have to hope I can get a unit in there. Yeah. Maybe this one can go there too, onto 0. Seems like they have some more fortifications in Ofinofets. Osinofets, not Ofinofets. Alright. I guess then my next target will very likely be those 2 rifle divisions, actually. Sweet. I will not be able to get into that hex, but no. My next target will most likely be Pavlovo. Let's shuffle these guys around a little bit, because I don't need them to be super strong or anything. Let's go down. I'm not attacking this for this turn anyway. I have no clue what is there, but I have no intention of going after it for now. Or any of those X's for that matter. I did take 2 hexes. They'll probably get back in there with something, but also at least some of their units surrendered. Not sure how many supplies they still have, but okay. do need to clear it all out anyway. Might as well do it as fast as possible. However, I also need to protect myself in case they are capable of breaking through. Seems like almost all I did was get them into triple stacks now, into Tickfin. I don't think I'll need more than just a 170th in there. I think the AI is much more likely to try and rescue their units. While I'm just busy trying to, well, not necessarily cutting them off, but doing this at least means their supplies will be not exactly going all that well. So then ultimately I'll be able to clear those guys out. Okay, that did not go that well, although I'll still be looking to encircle these guys. They should be in very rough shape when it comes to supplies, either which way. And I'll just try to also at least make sure that with zone of control it's kind of difficult for them to do this. Okay. Okay. This is quite absurd, but Yeah, I don't know what to think about this anymore. So, getting Yaroslavl gets me up to 717. I did talk about potentially not taking Moscow, but taking Leningrad, Yaroslavl, Ryazan, and Tambov. And Grozny, I think. So it's 30, 60. Yeah, exactly. That would be enough as well. So there is that. It's just, there's obviously no rail line through any of that. I'm actually contemplating whether I shouldn't just start building a railroad over up here. Like this. Because otherwise, like, I can do this and that's fine. Work on these rail lines. But it doesn't get me anywhere. So I'll only get that mountain unit there. Let's actually how far did I get it? I'm not sure now. I'll have to retake a look. It went here. First Panzer Army this. And let's ship them down. Guess they're going down straight first. Sure. I'll once again have a very significant amount of troops going there this time. Okay, well, if anything then I'll need to try and get some semblance of a line here. Okay, that was not what I intended. There it's very likely. that I will get smashed again if I do stuff there. No. I'll just put them into the second core so I can unburden 9th Army just a little bit. I don't have the ability to create more assault armies because which units do I have as assault right now? Is 6th Army an assault army? I don't think it is. 5th Panzer Army is an assault army. 4th Panzer Army is an assault army, and then 2nd Panzer. Yeah. Okay, let's try that one again. There we go. Killing that stack was hard enough, and now they're all down to 1. These guys are an absolute disaster at this point. Let's push them back at least. I cannot actually kill them at this stage. Funny that I could go around and encircle whatever forces they have there. Ultimately, that doesn't actually do a whole lot. But let's clear out whatever units they have here. It doesn't seem like they have a whole lot, actually. But I suppose clearing everything out is problematic enough. Either which way. Okay, let's have all of these guys go down. Also to that tank unit. Down. More powerful than I thought. Clearing out all of this territory, I guess, now definitely has priority over advancing. Nice. Then they only have these units down there left. I mean, I had quite a bit of trouble with this pocket south of Chula, but I guess... And, that's finally clearing up a bit. You certainly will have to go to the depot. Sure. I have a sensation there's only this one unit here, so it won't really be much of an encirclement or anything. But after taking Tambov and Ryasan, I can kind of just stop moving and start digging in a sense there. Since I don't have a reason to go beyond that, and then I'll spread my units into other directions because I'll have the points. One of the problems that I'm having here, though, is that there are continuously more units that I can go and encircle. And I mean, cutting this rail line has to be the play here, I think. Because then basically they can indeed only get it from Saratov as well. So it's cutting the additional rail capacity I would get from here and then down there. They can now only use the Saratov and this Urbak Astrakhan rail line. But I'm also pushing over into that direction, so... If I can get to that rail, that's game over. For the Soviets right there. Once again, I'm having this huge hole, though, that I'm not too happy about. Clearing this would free the troops needed to move in there, but currently too busy. Getting that second rail over to Stalingrad. The thing is, I can again start working on that rail line pretty soon, because then I'll have cleared this out, and I'm pretty close to them, at least also to getting all the way to Mikhailovka. It doesn't put it in Stalingrad itself, but it already gets me so close. Well, I'll have to think about it. Let's go back to this. So okay, that's gonna be a problem. I'll move them back actually just a bit. So they'll stay there, try to deal with it. I'm inclined. Ah, shit. So it is empty. What am I supposed to do then, eh? Again, this, I think this has to be the play. Just doing it like that and having this kind of as a forward position. This is super tricky there. I mean, taking Ryaza now puts me on 733. Tambov. If I can reach it then. Even before 1st April, 748. 58, 64 for Grozny. So taking Grozny and Tambov by 1st of April would not do it. If I want to be there by 1st April, then I need to have the assault on Leningrad ready. I don't know. Well, we'll see whether it will be possible. Yeah, so the let's do that, and then these guys might be able to assist in whatever attack. We'll have to go down there. Same for these guys, so they can assist in that attack. I'll take out the 35th back to Mozhaisk for refitting. I then have the 9th Corps in position here. Let's actually take a look whether some of them have support units. No. Next up is this Panzer Corps. I actually kind of need to move them out from there, because it makes no sense to have units like that there. Last time they thoroughly kicked my ass there. Let's have slightly better defenses. These guys, they need to refit, and same for 9th Panzer. But they cannot get out. Oh. I'll be transferring 7th Flieger to Western Europe. And then I have 2 corps, basically the 59th, and I think the 59th will be put under 9th Army. And then I'll as reinforcements, and then I'll have the 6th Corps be part of 3rd Panzer. And then both of them will be slightly underburdened in some way. It also allows me to rotate a few of the units to hopefully have them be a bit better. So I have to move them by rail. Okay, there we are. Now for the rest of 9th. My problem is that these guys can start moving up from there, and that will be just as much a problem. I don't think this will hold. Don't get me wrong in that. This at least makes it slightly harder for the Soviets to get around there, although doesn't mean that I like it any more than before. I also need to keep these guys in that location. Closest supply is Gorbachevo. Oh, they're part of these. Let's send them through down there then. To say Vordash or something like that. Try to get supplies there. Right, I'm gonna once again wrap things up here, and I'll continue in the next one, where I'll also be shipping things back to the Soviets. And I thank you for watching this time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. A pleasant day to everybody, and see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.